Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? I am doing just fine today. Pretty good. The sunshine is out. It's a beautiful day. I love it. It's supposed to get almost 80 degrees today. It got pretty cool yesterday. We had a little cold front come in and then we have a warm front following it. So go figure. You never know what the temperature is going to be here. You have to stick your toe out the door before you leave. Figure out if you need a jacket or not. So I guess the kids went to school with jackets, but they're going to peel them off before they come home, I'm sure. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope everybody's feeling good, getting your Christmas all together, getting your decorations up since it's what, December the 8th now? I can't believe it. My grandson's about to have a birthday. He'll be 15 on December 13th, and then my daughter was born on the 18th. So she's a little older. And let's see what else is going on. My husband's doing well. Thank you guys. He's had a lot of pain in his shoulder. He went to the doctor and it seems he might have an infection in his shoulder. So they did a blood test today. We got the results back from the lab, but we haven't had the doctor read the analysis to us. But I kind of looked it up myself, and I'm sure he has an infection. They gave him a Z-Pack already started. So, he had a low grade temperature and he's kind of feeling not too energetic, kind of exhausted. And he's had a lot of pain in his shoulder. More, it's been 8 weeks now, I think, maybe going into 9 weeks. He's just hasn't done well with his shoulder. He's had a lot of trouble. So that may be why he might have an infection. So there's a suture there into the bone, and his cousin that's a doctor told him it could be infected because he thinks his shoulder feels hot. He always tells me it's hot, my shoulder's hot, and so I think he does have an infection, but 100% don't know what it is yet until we talk to the doctor. Anyway, I got all my Christmas decorations up. I've had my tree up since December 1st, I think, and my kitty's leaving it alone for the most part. My daughter is kind of a little devil, and she's tried to make my kitty interested in the tree. She even told me, "I'm going to put some catnip on your tree," and she hasn't really. She looks up at it, and she wants to taste it, and it's an artificial tree, and I don't want her to eat artificial, little pine needles. That wouldn't be good. So I've had to shoo her away from it a few times, but she hasn't tried to climb up it or take anything down out of the tree. So she's been pretty good about it. And I'm just finishing up my Christmas shopping. I know you guys are probably doing the same. Since the pandemic started, I used to order a little bit online, and now, hey, I'm going to just go with it and order everything online. Have you seen the stores? They're crazy. I don't know about where you're at, but I've been to a couple of the stores here. Just I had to go to Walmart for something, and just a grocery store. It's packed all the time. People are out shopping. I went somewhere else. I had to get something else. I went to a store. I forget why. It was packed. I can't believe how many people. I guess people are ready to get out and shop now. But I'm going to enjoy just shopping online. You can find more variety and get what you need because, like, you go to Macy's, you can get from all the different stores, it can be sent to you. So their warehouse. So you don't have to just depend on one store, what they have. My husband told me he wants to go shop in person. And I'm like, just shop online, honey. He was asking me what I want for Christmas, and I told him, well, I'd like some slip-on tennis shoes, so when I go walk the dogs, I can just slip them on instead of have a lace-up shoes, because I have a bunch of lace-up ones. So he said, well, then I need to go to the Snicker store. And I'm like, what? And, I kind of know what he's talking about, but I just love to give him a hard time. And he goes, the Snicker store. I got to go to the Snicker. And I go, what are you talking about? He goes, those shoes that you want. And I said, like a Sketcher? Are you talking about you want to go to the Sketcher store? And he goes, yeah, I want to go to the Sketcher store, but you want a Snicker, right? And I'm like, a sneaker? And he's like, damn you. I love to give him a hard time. It's so much fun. And it's on a daily, y'all. He's been here forever. He's been here, 50 years probably. Speak right, dude. He can't even use autocorrect on his phone because he can't even get close to the spelling because he doesn't hear the same things that we do. He, I don't know, his pronunciation's so different, so it's funny. Anyway, so he's going to buy some sneakers at Skechers store. He might be doing that right now. He went to go to therapy, um, so he's gone out right now. Okay, you guys, I've done some numerology reports before, and I've talked about it before. I think I did it like President Trump a few times and some others. But I decided to really take a look at the United States. July 4th is United States birthday, so we can start from there and see what life cycle the United States is in right now. And I think that's really important to take a look at that and see what's going on with our country because we are all having so much fear that, our democracy is being stolen, things are changing, and everybody's kind of freaked out a little bit. I get a lot of questions that are kind of in that vein. So, when I took a look at the United States, I see that United States is in the eighth cycle, and that's good. That is a time where we're getting to an end of a cycle. Since the ninth year is the end of the cycle, and we start over again. So everything is culminating to a head. Everything's getting wrapped up and ready to come to a head. So next year will be the year that it not yeah, and next year will be the year that it comes to a head. So this is what is being wrapped up right now in the eighth cycle, and then it'll be the last year of the cycle next year, and that will culminate with the all the midterm elections, right? So it'll have a big effect on that. Uh, so this year has been like almost like a come to Jesus moment for a lot of people. The US is going through this awakening period. People's faith has been tested, right? Especially, I mean, I know all of us, all of the viewers and myself, and kind of feeling like we're a victim. We're feeling like we're a victim of the GOP, of what's going on, this insurrection. We're all feeling like what the hell? I mean, we did get Biden elected. We did. But we've had 4 years of abuse from Trump. We really feel like being victimized from Trump and the Republicans trying to steal the vote. They're still trying to do that. And we're just in that, defensive posture, thinking the presidency is trying to be stolen and feeling victimized about the whole thing. And then we have, of course, the ongoing pandemic and people having to deal with all kinds of things in their life. And it's just kind of everything's come to a head because of that. We've had so much to endure the last few years, and it's so fear based that people are seeking guidance all the time. They're going to therapy. So there's been keeping people like me and all the other readers super busy, life coaches busy, the spiritual advisors, your priests, ministers. People are really seeking solace and direction. Just, they want relief. Really, they want relief from this fear that something bad's going to happen again. What else can happen? We have a pandemic. We had Trump for 4 years, and now here he is in the background still going, and still have all these people in office so loyal to him that it makes us very fearful, right? So these feelings motivate people to, get in touch with their own spirituality. And that's what's going on here. And there's a reason behind everything happening. And it will all make us turn inward and connect with our spirituality, no matter what it is, right? Um, all this built up frustration from being isolated during the pandemic, and just questioning people's motives, basically, their choices. We don't trust each other anymore. A lot of us have lost friends over, people being Trumpers. So we can all benefit from a daily practice of meditation or prayer or some kind of spiritual ritual that you can include daily into your life. And when you do that, you're practicing manifestation. So practice gratitude, practice following your passion, practice living joyfully. That's so important. It's been a year of spiritual growth for everyone. And then we have 2022 is on the horizon here. This is the last month, but it really is, a culmination of so much things coming together. So as we end this 8-year cycle and go into the 9-year cycle, we really need to come together and stand up for our rights. That means that we need to vote. So this next year in our it'll be the ninth year of cycle. We need to stand up for our beliefs, stand up for our rights, vote even if the lines are long, even if it's not convenient, even if it's a ways away. You need to help people get to the polls. We really, really can't let this slide. It's very, very important for us to take action. It's in the last year here in the 9th cycle. Okay. This is so important for us to focus on getting everything done. It's not a time for us to say, okay, well, we got Biden in office and now we're going to sit back and take it easy. No, we have to continue to focus, continue to work hard to stand up for our beliefs and, do justice. You know, we're very powerful in our own right. We're powerful because we are the majority. We're the majority. Most people in the United States voted for Biden. Most people want all our rights. Most people, 70% of people, believe in abortion. So we have power. We really do. We need to use it wisely. And we can accomplish all our goals when we do that. We really need to do that. We need to work together. We need to engage with others. Some people have kind of tuned out and started to give up, but we need to re-engage them and push them forward. So there's a lot of people that are just sick of the whole thing. They need to re-engage. Now, I'm not saying you need to go argue with people. No, people need to start refocusing on their beliefs and the goals that we have here, right? So the approach is, how can we make all our lives better, right? How can we all live the American dream together? That's what we want, right? This country is built on the American dream. We want the American dream. So good ideas can come from both sides. Good ideas come from, everyone. Everybody counts, everybody. Much is required from all of us. So assert your power. We're going to have the outcome that we want and that we hope for when we stick together and work together. Now, there's going to be struggles as we go through this last cycle. This, this ninth cycle, it's going to be a lot of struggle still, but together we can be successful. Just know that you have to hold that truth in your mind. You have to believe in yourself, believe in other people, believe in Biden, believe in the people that we've put, in power, that they can get the job done for us, that it can be successful. So there's a lot of intense emotions going on. We need to sometimes just take a break from the news, you guys. Sometimes you just need to uh, let everything go. Don't stress yourself out. If you watch the news every day, every night, all this stuff, you're like, I don't know what we're going to do. It feels like, there's no end to what the Republicans will do to keep everybody down, to, suppress the vote. And it feels like, you know, inevitably that they're going to win, that they're going to choke us out somehow. But that's really not going to happen. Okay. So if you feel yourself getting to that point where you're so stressed out, step back from the TV, step back from everything, empower yourself, do what you can do, help out a neighbor, volunteer, donate. So there's little things that you can do. You think, well, who am I? I can't do anything. I don't have any political clout. I'm not in power here. You are in power. Empower yourself. Okay. So you can contribute in a very positive way by doing small things. Okay. So we have to stop all the discourse, focus on positive, healthy choices for the people of this country. It's not easy to do, you guys, but we have to be laser focused on getting out this vote for this next year, for these midterm elections. So, so important. So, you can volunteer with the Democrats. Go work with the Democrats. Do what you can, and like I said, take a friend to vote. Somebody that can't get out, help them get out. Um, we're sowing the seeds of success, and when you do that, it's the seeds. That means it's something small, small little seeds of success. We'll enjoy the success, but we have to first sow them. We have to do something. We have to be creative. We have to keep moving forward. If you're complacent and do nothing, the other side will get the job done. They will get the job done. And it can be devastatingly disappointing for us at the end of this culmination of 9 cycles. And we don't want that, okay? But don't fret. This is a year of intense power. Everything's coming to a head in this upcoming 9th cycle in 2022. And we can do this. Okay, we can do this. You just have to believe we can do this. We can. So just hold on, you guys. Things are going to get even crazier over this next year because everything's coming to a head, which is good. And I'm going to take a look at, I want to see if Trump's going to run or not because he hasn't really declared that he will officially run. And he's like scaring off all his competition. All the other people that want to run, they haven't declared they want to run because they're waiting to see if Trump will, right? And I mean, there's a few people that are thinking like that. DeSantis, Nikki Haley already said, if Trump runs, I won't, but if he doesn't, I guess you will. Ted Cruz said, well, you know, he's waiting too. Who would vote for Ted Cruz? My God, I don't know, but who would vote for Trump? Anyway, I'm going to take a look at him in just a minute, okay? I'm going to shuffle up the cards and take a look at him. And also, I'd like to take a look at Putin. If Putin is going to invade Ukraine. So they just had a little teleconference between Biden and Putin. And Biden told Putin that there would be strong economic measures taken against them if he did that. But Putin's got China in his pocket, and China makes everything, ships everything out, and he's got he's got China. So I don't know how worried he is about the rest of the world. I hate to tell y'all this, but China pretty much owns the world. Everything is made in China. Everything. If you see the things that are made in the U.S., you have to really look for them to even find them. We need to start making more of our own stuff here. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at. I'm going to take a look and see if Trump's going to run. Let's take a look at Trump. Is Trump going to run for office? Maybe he's going to be indicted soon. Did you see all the people that are supposed to be testifying for the January 6th committee? Everybody's taking the fifth now. They're pleading the fifth, pleading the fifth. So that means I'm guilty and I know it, and I don't want to hang myself. So it's pretty much telling the whole world they're guilty of something. You know, if you're pleading the fifth, that means you're guilty of something. You don't want to incriminate yourself. My gosh, all of them are doing it. That Meadows, I had hopes he was going to come around. Nope, they know they're all in trouble because, they're the big fish. They're the big fish. Little fish are talking. All the little fish are talking. They have like already like 200 different testimonies of the people, little peon people that actually make things run, a bunch of interns and everything. They know what's going on. They saw it. They don't have loyalties like these big fish do. They've already told everything they want to know. They just want to, I think they just want to catch them in a lie, They want to sew up the story and say, that ain't the truth. And they know it. So, yeah, they're pleading the fifth. Okay, I'm going to lay out these cards real quick. Okay, I shuffled the cards and laid them out real quick just to save some time. I'm already 21 minutes in. The first card I pulled for Trump running for office again is the devil card. So he has a devil on him. The devil to me is all about really bad behavior, just an abusive personality. All Trump really wants is power. He wants money, self-grandizing, those kind of things. He's all about what Trump wants. He wants the honor, he wants the glory, but he doesn't really care about the people. He, honest to goodness, this is just an indication, which we already know that his heart's not in the right place. He doesn't want to be president for the right reasons. It's not for the right motivation, motives. Um, and this can be an indication that he could be blocked from that. Um, but also, this is part of his personality is very, he has like an addiction to fame. You know what I mean? He's just addicted to all this uh, attention. He loves being the center of attention. He loves all the adulation, and that's where he's at right now. So this is what's pushing him forward. He loves it, you guys. He loves it. He loves everybody listening to him talk. We know that after 4 years. So, but he might be blocked. The devil could mean that he'll somehow be trapped and blocked. So let's take another look at the next card. This is Six of Pentacles. This is just showing that he's really receiving a lot of support and money, you guys. I mean, that is so sad, but he's got a lot of it. He does a lot, and that's keeping him going. All the money that he keeps getting, and if it's funneling right to his pocket and not through, um, his presidency, his run for presidency, if it doesn't go through the right channels, it can just go into his pocket, and a lot of that is going straight to his pocket. So that's keeping him in the race too, because he's getting money, he's getting attention, he's getting the things he wants. Queen of Wands. This is just about him being the center of attention. That's it. He just wants attention. Hands down, that's it. Trump just wants attention. That, Page of Pentacles indicates to me that he is at the beginning stage of laying the groundwork for declaring his running for president again. So we're just watching these beginning stages happen. Now that's as far as I just pulled 4 cards on it. That's all I got. So I see that he probably will declare himself running for presidency. I think so, because he has everything that he needs himself to do that. He's got the support, he's got the money, and he's got the motivation. It's all about me. It's me being You know, everybody loves me. They want me. Only Trump can fix things. So I expect him to probably declare he's running for office. I think so. You know, that devil, I think the devil is really him. He's just the devil. I wish the devil would, screw his chances up. But I feel like that's really going to just be him. Okay, so let's take a look at Putin real quick and see if Putin is going to, you know, invade Ukraine. They said he has like 100,000 troops at the border. That's a lot. Goodness gracious. Now, I would not want to see the United States get into any war with Russia. I know none of us do, right? We do not need to be in any more wars. No, we need peace. So the peaceable way is sanctions, right? Honestly, truthfully, is Putin going to invade Ukraine? Honestly, truthfully, what can I tell her? Is Putin trying to invade Ukraine? Is he trying to invade Ukraine? Will he do that? Is he going to do that? Is he going to invade Ukraine? That's what we want to know. Okay, let me lay out the cards real quick. Putin. Honestly, truthfully, what can I tell everybody? Okay. All right. This is what I have. Okay. My husband just came home. I can hear him. He just came through the door, so hopefully he had a good therapy session. All right. So the first card that I pulled on Putin, this is the Queen of Swords. You know, Putin isn't somebody that you really want to mess around with. He he stands by his convictions. And he truly believes that Ukraine uh, should be a part of Russia. It once was, and he feels like I need to put everything back together. So he has really strong feelings about this, and that's what this Queen of Swords represents. Six of Wands. He's got a lot of support. He really does. So I think the people of Russia support him, and there are actually factions of uh, Ukraine that also support Ukraine being part of Russia once again. So he's got a lot of support from different people, his countrymen, and some from Ukraine also. They want him to do it. They're really happy that he's doing it. King of Wands. This is Biden. This is always my card for Biden. So Biden is there stopping him from doing this. He's. I feel like that tells me that he's planning to do it. He wants to do it. He has the support to do it. He's working towards doing, the invasion. But I think it gets stopped by Biden. Yeah. Biden and the other countries, they stop him from doing it. And then the last card is Six of Pentacles. So this is showing that some kind of deal is brokered. There's something that Putin wants. He's not making all this noise for nothing. He didn't send 100,000 troops over there for nothing. So he's going to be given something in exchange. You know what I mean? Definitely. So I think Putin does stop him, and that which is good. It's, good for Ukraine, because I'm sure not everybody in Ukraine wants to be part of Russia. They want to be an independent country. If they didn't, then they'd just fall in line with Putin. But they're going to make some kind of deal. Something's going to happen. You know, he's going to get something out of the deal for not doing it for sure. So that's what this is all about. Okay, so I don't think he's going to. I hope I don't hear that Ukraine gets invaded all of a sudden, because it looks like something else will go on, that he wants something else out of the deal. So he's not going to just stop for nothing. You know what I mean? He won't stop for nothing. He wants to engage in talks, and he's going to get something out of these talks for sure. And I think that's, one of the things he does believe in his convictions, but also if I can't get what I want, let me get something. So he's going to get something out of it. Okay. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you like the content, please share it with others. Hit the like button. That sends it out to other people. And I hope you guys are all ready for Christmas, ready to celebrate, have fun with your families. Looking forward to this next year coming up. Um, I have a little message about that too. So I had gotten this message a little bit earlier, but I knew that I should just tell it at the end. And this is the message that I got from Spirit. It's so funny. Don't be a Grinch. This is the message I got. It's so funny. It said the message is, don't be a Grinch. Look down at your hands. Do they look green to you? My hands aren't green. You're not a Grinch, okay? So that's what Spirit's trying to say. You're not a Grinch. Don't act like one. Your hands aren't green. Is your heart filled with disdain, right, for your neighbor? Well, this is a time of year that is for, peace, happiness, forgiveness, and grace. Now, that doesn't mean you have to agree with people that have different viewpoints from you. It doesn't mean you have to give up your position or anything like that. It just means have an open heart, okay? Honor your higher self, honor your soul and your higher self. Uh, your higher self loves and understands everything, and has an open heart and is without judgment. So as this new year is approaching, and you're contemplating a resolution, how about we resolve to stand up for our beliefs, honor our true loving selves that we are, and keep our hearts open, living in gratitude, choosing joy each and every day. That's how we can manifest our lives in the best way possible. If we're grateful every day for the things that we have in our life, that'll bring more good things to us. We stand up for others, we stand up for our beliefs, and we just choose joy. Just choose joy. It's very simple. You wake up in the morning and you say, I am going to be joyful today. Every day, wake up and choose joy. And that's how you can make a difference in the world. When you choose joy, you're putting that energy out into the world because you're choosing it. When you don't choose, you know, it'll be chosen for you and you'll get whatever comes. And you don't want to do that. So you're going to manifest your life and choose joy, live in gratefulness, be grateful for what you already have. Every day I wake up and I'm grateful for the day. I'm grateful for just, having a warm bed to sleep in. I'm grateful for my little kitty right here. Oh, y'all can't see. She scratched me real good right here this morning. I don't think you can see it on here very well, but it was my fault. She comes up on my pillow and she's licking my face and everything, and she's so cute. And so I tried to pick her up and put her to my face so I can kiss her. And she splayed her hands out like that when I picked her up, and her nails just scratched me as I slid her across my face. My fault. She didn't attack me or anything. Anyway, I just hope you guys have a peaceful, wonderful end of the year and a happy new year. I'm sure I'll talk to y'all before then, but just you guys get in tune with your higher self and put that energy out there, because this last cycle that we're going through for the United States, we need to wrap this up and focus on what we need to do. So believe in yourself, trust that you can get the job done. I know we can do it together, okay? All right, guys, do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. If you'd like to get a reading with me, please look below. Contact me at my email address, and we'll get together. Okay? Love you. Bye for now. Y'all take care.